Okay, so I'm gonna make this real quick, just because there are some people out there who want this, and it's not very well known. Some of the tools have to be modified, etc., to do this. But this is you just need a copy of the game on Steam or whatever, however you get a copy, as long as it's the PC version or the Steam version. Don't know if it works with any others. It's not hard to get. $10 on Steam, probably even cheaper on a CD Key site. Anyway, so once you have the game installed or whatever, you go to the files and you should see like a scenes folder here, and then locations. There's all levels, but I don't believe this has anything you'll need. Neither do I think this has anything you'll need. This is only for character models. Unfortunately, I don't know of a way to get the weapon models properly. You can extract their skeletons, but the actual meshes are corrupted. And the only way I figured out how to get them is just ninja ripping, which is what I was doing for some of the other stuff as well, but I managed to modify one of the tools myself to get it to load these kinds of files. So I believe LO2, these are the actual levels. These are like the multiplayer stuff. The like Payday styled game mode. I believe these are the actual campaigns, so we'll go to like LO3. So you're just gonna open up the zip with whatever, and you'll find scenes, locations, whatever it is, and then you should see a PRM and a PRP file. So for this, I'm just gonna make L03. Is it? I don't know if it's L0 or LO. I think it's L0. It doesn't really matter. You just need these two files. Drag and drop it in here. Take this exe file, paste it in here, and I believe you drag and drop the PRP. Yep, and there you go. This extracts all of the character models from the file. Now they're not properly named. Some of them are, but they're generally just, it's not like Thug 1, Thug 2, they're all just whatever order they were put into the file. Does also work with the dog model. You can see there's apparently a lot of thugs in this level. There's Kane, there's Lynch. So anyway, you can just let that run. Now you will need to go into here. This is a modified texture editor to read DXT files, or DXT5 files. The original version of it was unable to load them. So we're just going to pull out the text file right here, put it in there. Alright, gonna go in here, paste, and we're going to load it. And DXT1 and DXT5 are typically the ones for character models. So you can see civilian, civilian, and then you've got all of the transparent textures. Yeah, so originally this tool could only read DXT3 files, but the normal maps in this texture file and some other transparent images, as you can see, were compiled with DXT5 compression. And there you go, there's the normal maps. So most of the time you'll be able to see the names of these files. So I assume we will find, just look up. No, that's not a search bar, that's the directory. Oops. Oh yeah, you can actually set the directory to your game files, or you can just open it up manually. I just open it up manually personally. You can see character textures, and then if we scroll down a little further, we should see their normal maps. Here, I'll just set to DXT5. Yeah, there are the normal maps. There we go. All you need to do is export. You typically have to remove the starting bit. Sometimes this as well. And then you can just save it. And just export a single file. Or well, select max dimensions and export a single file. And there you go. There is your DDS file. I have this to convert it. Now, depending on engine, you might have to, swap around some of the channels or whatnot. So I just use Photoshop and the DDS plugin for that. I do recommend exporting one texture at a time, but if you really want to, you can select multiple. But just bear in mind, it's just going to do this over and over and over. You can see, it's just going to do this. So I don't really like doing that. I just select the ones I want and export it. And then whenever you want to import the model, just go into Blender, 3ds Max, whatever you use. Go over and find the SMD for the character you want. You might have to do some scrolling. We'll look at Kane. And there's your model. Sometimes there's multiple models in one, as well as the normals are a little fucked. Whatever tool you're using, I just use Blender, Alt-N, and then I'll just reset the vectors. There you go. There's other ways to do it. Etc. You can do it however you want. If you really want to keep the original normals, I mean, there's probably ways to do that. I'm not going to bother right now. More importantly, sometimes there are multiple materials in one area, you'll see. So what I do is I just select everything and separate by material. You'll get a lot of different meshes, but at least you will get them all separate. Now, I'm not sure the difference between these two face models, but you get the point, in case you need one or the other for whatever reason it may be. That's that. And the skeleton is just an SMD skeleton, so viewport display, turn on shapes, turn on axes, and there's the facials. So these models come fully rigged, eyebrows, lips, jaws probably in there somewhere. There it is. So you've got all the neck, upper arm. Some of these bones aren't weighted. There's the twist. And there you go. Now you've got your model, all the variations of the model. And then you've got your textures. That's that. There will be a link for it.